And that one to go and take that as one video record. So
Those of us coming from the last year, let us
that's why I didn't want
be
to
here as early as possible because we're commencing the program
I still
now.
want to sit down for some minutes.
Yeah,
Just started on.
we've not done anything now. Let them do.
A wristwatch was found. If you are looking for a wristwatch, you can come here to come.
Ẹ jọ̀wọ́ rí aago kan ẹni tí ó bá ń wá aago àmúṣọ aago nù kó wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ nígbà yìí á fún inshallah.
So without further ado, we proceed with the program. While the premises students were having their presentation, we were graced with the presence of our second guest lecturer, in person of Mr. Yusuf Aweda. And without further ado, we proceed to the lecture, the second lecture. So before we get started, it begs the question, so now we proceed with the program again. Our guest lecturer is Mr. Yusuf Aweda, and it begs the question, who is Mr. Yusuf Aweda? Now, Mr. Yusuf Aweda is a group lead developer at InQH. He is a graduate of physics and electronics from the prestigious University of Lagos with an MBA from University of People, Pasadena, USA. A senior technology leader with 17 years plus experience on hand-on across software engineering, cloud architecture, enterprise integration, and AI-driven solutions. From full stack system to multi-cloud infrastructure and Salesforce-based platform, he designs and delivers technology that performs at scale. He leverages data analytics to drive better decisions and integrate AI in engineering workflow to solve complex business challenges faster. It turns complexity into clarity and strategy into working software. We are pleased and we are honored to have you here today. Thank you very much for being present.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salam ala shirafil mursalin Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sallam. I'm going to make a presentation very brief because I know you have lots of things to accomplish today. The topic of this conversation would be my attitude, my wealth. My attitude, my wealth. I know that this beautiful school, you have lots of things that you have learned academically, and today you are doing the hafla, a lot of things you have learned, about Islam and about Quran, about the Hadith. I'm not going to be talking about how you will probably excel, after your hafla here in terms of the academic sojourn. How many days are you going to make in your WAEC, or how many, hundreds are you going to score in your jam, possibly how are you going to actually take up your smartness to the next level after this graduation. All of these topics are very, very important, really. They are important. But there is one thing that's pretty much important than all of them. That is the attitude. It is very, very powerful. Let me begin this presentation by sketching from the saying of an old woman. There's this beautiful story of an old woman who was advising a young man. And the advice has become a golden advice throughout the centuries. He told the young man that, oh, you young man, be careful of what you think, because what you think is the basis of your ideas. So as a young person, you have to be careful of what you put into your brain. Whatever you listen to, or whatever you watch, or whatever you you learn from people will be byproduct of what you would have as part of the things you have in your brain. So, and what part of the things you will think about every day, all day. So the old man told the young man, you have to be careful of what you think. you know, because what you think is the basis of your ideas. She went further. She said, you have to be aware of your ideas because your ideas are the basis of your actions. Because you can't put forth an action without having an idea to prepare the action. And of course, an idea will only be going around in your consciousness based on what you put in your brain. So, three things have been mentioned here. Who can tell me? We have mentioned the thinking, we have mentioned the ideas, and we have mentioned the actions. And she went further. She said that you have to be conscious of your actions because your actions will determine your attitude. And I warn you of your attitude because attitude determines the character. So attitude is a big deal. Once you have a good attitude, you have many doors that will open for you. In the Western world, they believe that certificate and knowledge will open the doors of opportunities for you. Yes, I agree. When you are knowledgeable, when you are smart, when you are intelligent, and you have a very sound certification, it will create a distinctiveness for you in the intellectual ambience. But something will make you remain in the room of that opportunity, and that is your attitude. And of course, when we go back to the teachings of Islam, you will realize that when Allah wanted to describe the greatest of mankind to us, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in Surah Al-Qalam verse 4, he described him with his attitude. He didn't describe him with his oratory speech or, you know, some other distinctiveness of dear Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He described him with that attitude. And Prophet, peace be upon him, tells us as well that on the day of judgment, on the scale of good deeds, the one that will be quite, you know, enthralling is that good attitude. He also did tell us many times that he didn't come to this world to tell people how to build real estate, or how to be millionaires, or how to be software guru like myself, or telecom expert. You know, he came to this world to perfect people's character, which is connected to the attitude. Attitude does a lot of beautiful things to one's inclination. There are 4 things you need to learn to determine where you will be in the next 10 years and how you hope in being a great person in the next 10 years. Of course, what you have learned throughout your journey to accomplish this AFLA, there are great things in life that you need to learn. Your academics is also a very, very beautiful tool for you to progress in life. But attitude will drive quite a lot of things for you that will open more opportunities for you. There are 4 things you need to bear in your consciousness. The first one is your attitude to responding to failures. Because I must tell you, everyone here in this auspicious occasion has failed before one way or the other. Nobody here is perfect. Everybody here has got a failure story. And that is the reality. My mentor always tell me that Yusuf, failure and trial is must come. It is not may come. So your attitude to withstand failure, to put challenges to the world, will determine how great you are going to be in the next 10 years. Because I know if I give you guys the microphone and I tell me what you wish to become in the next 10 years, you are going to be having a lot of captivating vision, you know, captivating dreams. Some of you will say, okay, I wish to write my WAEC or write my JAM and pass the JAM, then go to the best university in Nigeria. Do you guys know the best university in Nigeria? University of Lagos, and you know, you guys agree, right? It's the best university. I know people who have attended OAU, LASU, UI will debate that. You have a very, very beautiful and captivating dream that you have itemized. This is my plan for the next 10 years. But your attitude will guide you to withstand the plan. Because when you have that sweet dream, something that will surely jiggle you or shake you or challenge you is failure. So when failure comes, your attitude will be defined at that time. How do you wish to stand failure? Some people, when they see challenges, they lose their morality. they lose their Islam, they lose their attitude. So attitude will help you to be able to withstand the temptation of failure. It is something that we all need to take as a ready tool. And the very next thing is, your attitude will help you, after understanding the fact that it will help you to withstand failure, it will also help you to be able to manage how to start small. Some of you guys here, you would have some opportunities because you feel like you want to go to the University of Lagos or OAU or UI or any of those celebrated schools, and you are not able to achieve such thing, and you feel like I'm giving up because I can't go to maybe Polytechnic, I'm too big for that, or I can't go to a school that you have an option to continue your career, and you feel like, you know, I would rather give up if I did not have exactly what I've itemized in my dream. No, your attitude should show when you have opportunity to start small.